Good morning, children. Are you all ready to go? Got your pencils sharpened and your crayons out. Let's start out this morning by going over our verses that we learned. We have 1 Corinthians 10:31. Remember that. Let's say it together. Are you ready? Whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of God. And the other verse that we're just starting to learn, hopefully we get it here in the next few weeks, is Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Let's do it one more time. Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Okay? Okay, so we're going to start out this morning by doing a little bit of review because you haven't been here for already a whole week. So hopefully you haven't forgot this. I hope you can see my letters okay. Let's go through them, everyone, just like we did in school. Are you ready? We're going to do it together. D, D, D says D as in duck. S, S, S says S as in sun. M, M, M says M as in monkey. A says A as in apple. F, F, F says F as in fish. T, T, T says T as in turtle. G, G, G says G as in goat. O, O, O says Ah as in Oliver. N, N, N says N as in nest. P, P, P says P as in pig. H, H, H says as in house. And the one we're going to learn today is the I. And I says I as in igloo. Oh, sorry. I says I as in iguana. Okay, so let's get your books out. Let's turn to this page. Can everybody see that? Right here we have an uppercase I and we have a lowercase I. I says I. So we're going to go through this page together. But before we do that, let's talk about vowel sounds because I is a vowel. And remember we talked about vowels and we're kind of lining them up here. A is a vowel, O is a vowel, and now we have I is a vowel. The rest of these are all consonants. There's 5 vowels, so we have 2 more to go. But today we have the I, and we've already had the O and the A. So I is a vowel, and let's go ahead and get started on this page here. I'm going to read you the poem here in the middle. Oh, iguana lizard, watch out where you go. The hunters can find you, for you are so slow. Remember, we talked a lot about rhyming words already, so we have go and slow rhyme. Let's point to the first picture there, the inchworm, right up here. Can everybody see this? Can you put your finger on there? Let's say inchworm. Inchworm. Hear that sound? Eh. So circle the I in inchworm. And then we're going to go to the next picture. Is an igloo. Let's say igloo together. You ready? Igloo. Hear that I sound? Igloo. So go ahead and circle the I in igloo. We're going to go on around the circle. The next picture is ink. Ink. Hear that I sound? Go ahead and circle that I. The next picture is inch. Hear the I sound in inch. The next one, iguana. Iguana. So circle the I in iguana. Indian. And Indian has two I's in Indian. Let's say it together. Are you ready? Indian. Hear that I sound? Circle the two I's in Indian. And the last one is insects. Insects. Hear that I sound? So circle the I in insects. And then we will be ready to go on to the next page. Your next page should look like this. We have our three vowels here. We have the A says A, the O says ah, and the I says I. Let's say them together. Are you ready? A says A, O says ah, I says I. Let's go back and just do the sounds. You ready? Put your finger on the A, ah, I. How easy is that? Okay, so what they want you to do here is listen to the middle sound. So you have, let's see, let's start with the hand. Up here in the corner, everybody see the hand? Now let's listen to hand. Hand. What do you think? A, O, or I? Hand. Hear that sound in the middle? If you think A, you got it right. Draw a line from the hand to the A, because hand has the A sound in the middle. Let's listen to it one more time. Hand. Hear that and sound. Okay, the next picture is sock. Now this is an easy one, children. Sock. Now which one of those letters says ah, as in sock? Oh, good job. Draw your line from the sock to the O. We're going to do this one here together, and this side I'm going to make you do on your own. So let's go to the pen. Let's do the pen. Pen. Hear that sound? The one we had today. Pen. So draw a line from the pen to the I, because the middle sound in pen is the I sound. So this side over here, got to do by yourself. Are you ready? I'm going to say it for you. Jacks. Which vowel sound makes the A sound? Whenever you know, draw a line to it. Then we have the next one. Daw. Hear that aw sound? Which one of those vowels do you hear in daw? Whenever you know, draw a line to it. And the last one is lid. Lid. Hear that sound? The middle sound in lid. Whenever you know, draw a line to the correct vowel. Everybody done with that part? We're going to go down to the bottom, and we have, I don't know if I would come around here, maybe if that would help or not. Let's see. Maybe you can see my book better. Oh yeah, I like this. Okay, the bottom one here, let's sound it out. P says P, I says I, and G says G. So when you put it all together, P, I, G. So what is that word? Everybody know? Everybody say it. What is it? Pig. Good job. Now let's go to this picture. See if we can read this word. The S says S. I says I. T says T. So we have S, I, T, S, I, T. Everybody know what that word is? If you said sit, you have it right. So we have pig and sit. Good job. Let's turn to the next page. Your next page should look like this. And you all know how to do that page. Write your name on the top line, and then you make your eyes. And I'm going to show you on the board really quick how to do the lowercase I. It's really easy. If you can draw a straight line and a dot, you can do this. Not hard at all. Are you ready? Remember, we have this solid line, dotted line, solid line. So you start at the dotted line and you make a straight line down. Go all the way down to the solid line. Don't go past it. Don't go above this. And then do a dot about right there. Let's do another one. Start at the dotted line, down to the solid line, dot. Now, how easy is that? I don't know if you all can see that or not. Maybe I can make it a little darker. Straight line down, dot. Start at the dotted line, straight line down, and a dot. How easy is that? Go ahead and write your name on the top line and make your eyes. And then the bottom line, we're going to do that together like we always do. So I'm going to give you just a few minutes to make your eyes, and then we will go on. I think while you're doing that, I'm going to read you your story really quickly. While you're making your eyes and writing your name, I'm going to read you this story really quickly. And we're going to have a few questions like we always do, so listen carefully while you're making those eyes. Kevin opened his eyes and saw the bright sunshine. Even with the sunlight, he had an aching feeling inside. He closed his eyes and tried to forget, but it didn't help. He might as well get out of bed and face the day. As long as Kevin could remember, Grandpa had lived next door. He and Grandpa had shared so many special times together. They went fishing at Cotter's Lake. They flew their kites in the March wind. Grandpa always went to all of Kevin's school programs. In the winter months, they spent hours doing puzzles on the kitchen table. Now those times were over. Grandpa was gone. Why did it happen? Kevin asked his mother, who was fixing breakfast. Why did Grandpa have to die? Grandpa was old and not feeling well, began Mother. His body was tired and was not able to fight off the germs when he got sick. The doctor tried, but he could not help him. God could have made him well, said Kevin. Yes, he could have, said Mother, but he chose not to. He knew Grandpa was tired. He wanted Grandpa to come to heaven to be with him. But I didn't want Grandpa to die, said Kevin. I will miss him. We all will miss him, said Mother. We must remember the good times we had together. Do you remember the last few months, how Grandpa talked more and more about Jesus? He talked about Jesus returning to earth. Grandpa talked about going to heaven to be with Jesus someday. I think God was getting him ready to die. Is it hard to die? Asked Kevin. Does it hurt? What could be better than going to live with Jesus? Answered Mother. In heaven there will be no pain. Grandpa won't hurt anymore. He won't be sick anymore. I guess Grandpa is happy, said Kevin, but I'm not. I feel so sad and lonely, and it hurts so much. It's all right to feel that way, Kevin, said Mother. This is the first time you have lost a person who was close to you. It's hard to believe this hurt will go away. We will always miss Grandpa, but in time, the hurt will leave. We have memories of the good times we had with Grandpa. We can remember them. But I'll never see Grandpa again, said Kevin sadly. But we will see Grandpa again, Kevin, said Mother. If we believe in Jesus, we will see Grandpa in heaven someday. Kevin thought for a moment. Then a big smile covered his face. I hadn't thought of that, he said. Someday I'll be with Jesus, and then I'll see Grandpa again. Okay, the questions that go along with this story. When he woke up in the morning, what did Kevin wish he could forget? Everybody know that? He wished he could forget that Grandpa was gone. Grandpa had passed away. Question number 2, what question did Kevin ask Mother? Kevin asked Mother, why did it happen and why did Grandpa have to die? And number 3, Mother explained that Grandpa was what? He was old and he was tired and not feeling well. His body was tired and he couldn't fight off sickness anymore. Is it all right to be sad when people we love die? What do you think, children? Is it all right to be sad when somebody you love dies? Yes, it is okay to be sad, and we miss them, but we will be together with them again in heaven when this life is over. Okay, does everybody have their eyes made? We will go on to the next part. Oh, the bottom line. Let me come up here where you can see me again. Remember how we do this bottom line? I'm going to tell you sounds, and you write the letter that makes that sound, remember? The first sound, everybody listen closely. The first sound is P, like pony. Can everybody hear that sound? P, as in pony. The next sound is H, as in horse. Everybody write the letter that makes the H sound. The next letter is G, as in goat. G. Everybody write the letter that makes the G sound. The next letter is N, as in nest. N. And the last letter is the easy one. Ah. Everybody write the letter that makes the ah sound. It's one of the vowels, remember? Ah. So the first letter, if you want to look over them, the first sound was P, as in pony, H, as in horse, G, G, as in goat, N, as in nest, and Ah, as in Oliver. Okay, we're ready to go on to the next page. The next page looks like this. Back up here where you can see it. And it's really simple. you just have to draw a line from the uppercase P to the lowercase p. Everybody find that? See, this is an uppercase P here. And over here in this column, look for your lowercase p and draw a line. Uppercase P and lowercase p. And then the next one is an I. In the igloo here is an I. Draw a line to the lowercase I. It's the one we had today. Remember, you wrote several of them. This is an uppercase I. Draw a line to the lowercase I, the one that you wrote today, just a little bit ago. And then we have a G. Draw your line from the uppercase G. Over here, find the lowercase g and draw your line. And then the H, same thing. Find the lowercase h. And then the N, lowercase n. When you're all done with that, you can turn your page. Your next page should look like this. Oops. Let me back up here where you can see it. The top here, we have 5 letters. Let's talk about those letters first. You have an H, says the I says it, N says N, O says ah, and P says P. So those are the 5 letters that we're going to need on this page. H says I says it, N says N, O says ah, and P says P. Ready? Let's start with the iguana. This is really easy because this is the one we had today. We're listening for beginning sounds. Write the beginning sound of each picture. So listen to the beginning sound in iguana. Which one of these letters says I? Good job. It's the I, the one we had today. So write an I under iguana. The next one is igloo. Igloo. Listen to the beginning sound, igloo. And write the letter that makes that sound right underneath of it. Which one of those 5 letters up here makes the I sound? If you put another I, you've got it right. It's I for igloo. We're going to do the first line together, and then the other 2 lines you're going to have to do by yourself. The next one is, listen closely, helicopter. Which one of these 5 letters up here says for helicopter? If you put the H, you got it right. Helicopter starts with an H. Good job. And the last one is inch. That's a picture of a ruler, but the word is inch. Not sure if I'm saying that one right. Inch. Which one of these 5 letters makes the inch sound? Which one do you think? Write it on the line below. If you said the I, right here, the one we had today, I, you got it right. So we have iguana is an I, igloo is an I, helicopter is an H, and inch is an I. Okay, you ready to do the next row by yourself? The next picture is pie. Pie. Which one of these 5 letters makes the p sound? Whenever you know, write it on the line. Pie. The next picture is an inchworm. Inchworm. Which one of those 5 letters up here says inchworm? The next picture, is everybody ready? Is a hammer. Which one of these 5 letters up here says hammer? Hear that beginning sound? Hammer. Write the letter you think right here on the line. And the last one is nurse. Nurse. Which one of the 5 letters says n, makes the n sound, like nurse? So we had pie, inchworm, hammer, and nurse. Let's go on to the bottom line here. Oh. The first picture, insects. Listen to that beginning sound. Insects. Which one of these 5 letters makes the I? Whatever you know, write it on the line. Oh, the next picture, olives. Hear that beginning sound? Olives. Which one of those 5 letters says ah? Olives. Ready to go on to this one? Ink. Ink. Listen to the beginning sound in ink. Ink. Which one of those letters says as in ink? And the last picture here is iguana. Iguana. Write the letter you think down below. Iguana. So, starting over with the first picture, insect, olives, ink, and iguana. Okay, whenever you're all done with that, you can turn to the next page. Oh, and the next page talks about shapes. And we haven't talked any about shapes yet, but I think, okay, we just have circles and squares. Your next page should look like this. So what they want you to do is right up here at the top. What does this crayon say? The first one says what? Can you see? Look on your paper. Red. So you color that crayon red, but wait till I tell you to go. And the second crayon here says black. Oh, we have a new color and it's black. So the new color for today is black. See that? B-L-A-C-K is black. So this color, this crayon gets colored black. And the last one, you all know the last one, is yellow. So it's red, black, and yellow. So what they want you to do, it says color all the circles red. And everybody knows what a circle is. This is a circle. All the way around, that's a circle. And this is a square. Whenever you have 4 lines that make a box and all the lines have to be same size, then that makes a square. So they're wanting you to look down here on the bus and color all of the circles on the bus red. So you got to find all the circles. I've got one colored for you so you can see. All the circles you color red, and all the squares you color black. So like on this picture, let's see, right up here on his grill, I'll tell you one, that would be a square that gets colored black. And there's several other squares. They can be different sizes. Like here's one. Find all the squares, color them black, color all the circles red, and then color the bus yellow. And I think what we will do is come back to that part and let you do that once we're done with. Why don't we come back to that? So that way we can go on and finish this book up. And then whenever we're done with this, the next 2 pages, then you can come back and do your coloring. So I don't waste my minutes. Okay, so let's turn the page and let's do this for right now. Everybody turn the next page. You ready? This is super easy. Everybody knows how to count. Oh, but look, we have a new letter. We have a new number, and it's 12. So how about we go back to our numbers here, and let me write a 12 here. We'll get it hung up later. It comes after 11 is 12. I'm going to show you how to write a 12. It's really easy. A 12, you start at the solid line, make a straight line down, is a 1. And then around and back on the railroad track is a 2. 1 and a 2 together make a 12. And 12 comes after 11. So we didn't do our numbers this morning. Let's go ahead and do our numbers right now. Can you see over here? Let's start with 1. Say them together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3,